Welcome to the replay here at Disneyland, USA in Anaheim, California. Hello. Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock here at Disneyland. Hi. Give you a quick little tour of Main Street. We come here quite often. I used to be season pass holder members, so know a little bit of trivia about Main Street. So if you're really interested, hang in there. But I'm just waiting for some people to come on board. And as we all know, Disneyland is having its 60th anniversary. So that's why that big 6-0 is up there. Hey, UK. Love the UK. We did a whole tour of England back a year and a half ago. So I'm going to take this little tour of Main Street. We're outside of where the park opening is, the gates. Everybody gets their picture out in front. Hey Iona, how are you? Hey, Kansas. I don't think I've ever had anybody watch a scope from Kansas, so welcome. So we're going to pretend that we just arrived. We're going to come through the right side, under the railroad that goes around the berm around Disneyland. You're welcome. So not a real crowded day, the day after Martin Luther King. We've been here since Saturday. It was real crowded over the weekend, but today is pretty nice. And they're doing the, every day at 3:45, they bring the flag down in the main square here on Main Street. So that's what they're doing right now, with the marching band, the whole ceremony. I'm going to show you the back of it because I got things to show you. Pretty cool, huh? So every day at 3:45, they bring the flag down and do this whole ceremony.
Everyone at Disneyland, thank you for joining us for this patriotic ceremony. May you enjoy the rest of your day at the Disneyland Resort, a magical place where dreams come true.
So while the band plays, I'll describe, obviously the Opera House with Mr. Lincoln, kind of standard. The railroad station. Walt Disney was really into miniature railroads. He had one at his home up in LA, actually by Westwood, surrounding his home. So he built a big one when he got Disneyland going. Sorry about that. I gotta show the band coming through. So that's the band. We're going to be momentarily walking up Main Street, but just to give you a shot of the castle down there. It seems like we travel for a living. We do a lot of traveling, but we're traveling in our retirement, so that's why we have all this time. So this is the City Hall, and this is the guy who built this or designed this, based it on the City Hall in Fort Collins, Colorado. How many of you guys knew that? So I just read that the other day, so it's not like I'm a real whiz here. But that's City Hall, Fort Collins, Colorado, based on their City Hall, which is kind of cool. But I wanted to show you quickly, when you're at Disneyland and you need a break, most people don't even know this place exists. And it's right where everybody passes by. Are you here too? Come join me. Hey, there's my daughter. She's here with me too. So where the guided tours are, they have this little oasis that nobody knows about. This is right off of Main Street. And they have bathrooms back here that nobody uses. And it's a cute little building. You can just come here and you can actually put your head down and take a nap. And nobody's going to know the better because you're kind of secluded back here. All those people out there, thousands of them, and they don't even know this place exists. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So if you come to Disneyland, you need a break, come to this little oasis. Really, come by and say hello. I'll put you on camera. Wouldn't that be cool? You know, we were in Paris and we met Claire Waddington, who's a big Periscoper there, just through Periscope. And Mr. Tony Matthews, Mr. Amsterdam himself, in Amsterdam, we met him last summer. Just on the street, he saw my scope and he came by. So you come by, you can be like two of my favorite people in the world on Periscope. Say hi, we're on Periscope. We're live right now on Periscope. They're being broadcast throughout the world. There you go. Thank you. What's that? Yeah, yeah. Oh, you do? Two Periscopers. Hey. What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. Do you have a handle?
You have a what?
A handle for Periscope?
Oh yeah, Leilani93.
Leilani93. Check her out. You have one?
Yeah, but I'm not interested.
Okay. I'm Nick Danger 33.
Okay. Nick Danger, all right.
Nick Danger 33.
Got
It's
it.
me. Hey, neat. Good. See, you can meet Periscopers all over the place, even in Disneyland. So I'm going to show you something that a lot of people don't know. Show my face? Ah. That's me. Oh. Okay. That's enough of me. That's my face. Isn't that exciting? So this is the fire department. And this is one of the first buildings built at Disneyland in 1955 when it opened. And the reason that is because Walt had his little apartment made right up there. And Walt would hang out there while the construction was going on. He could sleep there. It's a nice little teeny apartment. And it's still a working apartment, but it's really, I don't think it's worked anymore. But whenever Walt was in residence, they had turned this little light on. And since he died, they always keep that light on. So when you're here, you can check out where Walt would hang out. Now, another little piece of trivia is Walt liked his Scotch Mist, which is a drink of Scotch, very black and white Scotch, with a twist of lemon on ice. And occasionally, I'm being kind of facetious, he would over imbibe. And he'd be up in his apartment, and he'd want to come out and talk to the people. But sometimes his speech wouldn't be enough to get him to talk correctly. So he'd have an entourage always go with him while he's trying to talk to people, and they would circle around him so he couldn't talk to anybody. And he was never the wiser. So there's a piece of trivia for you. Now the other thing at the Emporium is they got these really great little window dressings. So they change. Oh, can you see that? But it changes every so often, and that is just so cool. So that's Frozen, and then you got Aladdin over here. These things are really cool. But sometimes you have to sit here for a while to watch. I don't have time to sit. So when you come to Disneyland, you can check that out. Their window dressings are really incredible. So now we're hitting Main Street. I always love the flowers of Disneyland. But in case you didn't know, they have a magic store here. And I don't think, anybody out there know, I don't think this is where it originally was located, but Steve Martin, the comedian, actor, author, got his start here at Disneyland, and he worked the magic shop, and that's why he does all those magic tricks, if you know who Steve Martin is. Right here in Disneyland. It's true. So as we come down Main Street, some people don't stop to take the time to look up at these windows. These windows all have markings. Here, I'll show you this one. And the Disney people, Walt Disney, always would name them either after somebody like Elias, which is Walt's dad, or they would or something like that. And they would always have little funnies to say about the person. So if they were into fishing, it might run a bait shop or something like that. So look for that when you come here, because all these are pretty interesting. Am I too old? Who's too old to go to Disneyland? So I'm not too old. I might look old, but I'm not too old. So I recently read that there's two streets that are off of Main Street, and one is this one that you're looking at. And this is actually called Center Street. In the old days, they used to have a street sign that said Center Street. It doesn't have that anymore, but here it is. And if you go back here, here's another little oasis. I'm not going to go back because it'll take too much time, but up in these windows, there's like a dentist office and some others, and you can actually hear people doing things up in the windows, like Goofy's getting his teeth worked on, that kind of thing. So when you come here, yeah, exactly, no one's too old for Disneyland. So you come here, go sit down in the back here, get away from the crowds, and you can listen to the funny things that come out of the windows up there. A lot of people, again, don't know about that because they're too busy doing rides. Now, another little bit of trivia, if you've ever come to Disneyland, or if you're coming to Disneyland, is all over they have these machines that put out smells. So you come by the ice cream parlor and it smells like chocolate. It's not coming from the store. They actually have a chocolate smell that they push out into the street, which is kind of interesting. I'm just going to show one more street off of Main Street that most people don't know exists, and it's called Plaza Street, and that's right here. Used to be marked, it's no longer marked, but this actually is Plaza Street here, and you get the best corn dogs right here. Cost, I think, $8. They got the baby center down there and photo supply. Now the Plaza restaurant here, Walt designed that himself, and he actually used the front doors. Maybe I can show the front doors real quick. He bought this old Victorian in downtown LA, right by USC on Adam and Figueroa. I'll show you real quick, because this is now that I'm talking the story. He bought these wooden doors with stained glass that are just to die for. Well, you're the ones that just featured. Are you talking about the two girls that I just talked to? Yeah, this is really good for a character breakfast. But look at these doors. These came from an old Victorian in downtown Los Angeles. And some of the woodworking inside as well. So if you come to Disneyland, yeah, come here and have breakfast, a character breakfast. They have good Cobb salad in there. My wife doesn't like blue cheese, so we never go there. Oh, there you go. La Village 93. Cool. Okay, I'm going to show you, I'm going to go real quick because I don't want this going too long, but I'm going to show you one other spot that everybody walks by every single time they're in Disneyland, and most people just are running to get on a ride, and they don't know the best spot to hang out. Kind of like a secret spot right in front of your nose. So hang in there, I'm almost there. And you can spend maybe an hour or 2 hours and just watch people go by, and you got the best seat in the house. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you. This guy's gonna run me over here. There he is. The same guy. Best seat in the house right here under the palm reader. And look, who are these people? Oh, it's Leslie. It's my family. Oh, it's just so, what a coincidence you're just sitting there. Isn't this the best spot to sit and just watch the people go by? Yeah. Okay, you got it. Yeah, get your palm read at the same time. Yeah, okay. All right. Thanks. All right, guys, that's it. That's the great mini tour of Main Street. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. And by the way, if you want to follow, we do a lot of travel. I'm going to be in New Orleans and Savannah and Charleston in late March. And then we're going to do Spain in late April. So if you want to follow some trips, you enjoyed this, follow or tell your friends. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching.